Right, let's get my camera. Oh, so sensitive. So I have got, I would like to make a vintage one sheet wonder. I may chop it up. I may not. I'm not sure yet, but we will decide that in a jiffy. So welcome, welcome. I am Wendy from Woo's Creations, and today we are going to use, we might use these, we might not use all of them. We've got True Beauty, Forever Fern, Ranunculus Romance, and Dainty Delight. And I just love this floral and this one. So I may start with those. But we'll see. We will see what we decide to do. Okay, so I have a piece of basic white. And I have my mats ready just in case I need them. And we're going to start with the True Beauty. I think we'll use this one. I don't think I need a lot of them because I want to put some other elements in it from the Ranunculus Romance. So I love these background pieces, so yes. Right, we haven't even got blocks out yet. That's not very helpful, is it? Let's just grab the blocks. Oh, I haven't even put the stamps away from my live last Saturday. It's been a week. Yes. So let's just, I'm just grabbing everything I need because I have literally not long finished my dinner. It was quite late tonight because, yeah, I had a very long lie-in, shall we say. Now I've picked these out. So I've got Orchid Oasis, Starry Sky, Gorgeous Grape, and Basic Grey. And I'm not sure yet, but I definitely want to use Orchid Oasis for my flowers. So let's say hello to everybody who's here. So I've already said hello to Anne and Valerie, but we'll say hello again. Hi, Mum. Hi, Judy. Hi, Louise. Elizabeth from Salt Lake City. Woohoo. Hi, Claire. Nessa. Mindy. Hey, hey. Right, so let's get some ink on this paper. Now, I love vintage cards. I love to put, I should really put some paper underneath this, shouldn't I? I mean, you know, you'd think I'd know what I was doing by now, after 2.5 years, but you know, we still have our moments. Okay, it's all good. It's all good. There we go. That's better. So if I do go off the pad, I'm not going to make a mess of my desk. So I love this shade of bluey purple kind of thing. So I'm just going to do 2 there. But yeah, so what's everybody been up to? Celebration has now finished. Oh, that flew by, I think. We all think that January takes like forever. But when you actually think about it, now, it seems like ages ago. So we're just going to get some of this down. The last time I did a vintage one sheet wonder, I think I did it all in like monotone. But I thought I'd use a bit of colour on this one. So that one, that's that. Then we need some leafage. So I'm thinking we'll do some leaves. I wonder if there's a shade of green that would go with this. Maybe even an evergreen? We're just going to go for it. We've just decided. So we need some leaves. So we shall use this one. I'm just going to pop that over there because it needs cleaning. So we're just going to pop some leaves in. Not everywhere, because I have other things I would like to stamp there. But I love this set. You could use just this set and it would just make a most beautiful one-sheet wonder. I've done lots of them. Don't think I've filmed all of them though, but okay, that one there. Like so. And then I think we'll just have a couple sort of peeking in over there. Possibly over here. Bit on the corner there. And then maybe just a bit there. Right, so then actually I'm just going to clean as I go today because it's much easier, although I need to sort my chamois out because they need a good clean. So I usually put them in with my towels in the washing machine, but I don't like to put conditioner on them because obviously they lose their absorbency if you put conditioner on them. So at the moment I'm using a baby wipe, but they're very wet, so it causes me problems. Right, what have we got here? Maybe we could have like a little dainty one of these ones. Oh, nearly knocked my drink over. Let's have a look what everybody's talking about. Oh, Nessa says she has a big project. Hold on. Hi, Janine. Long time no see. Mindy's got a foot of snow. Woohoo! We haven't really had any snow yet. I think they threatened. Not entirely sure, but you know, because this stamp is a different. They're both actually the. What do they actually call it? Oh, it doesn't say on there. It normally says, doesn't it? Oh, I can't remember what they call it now. Yeah. Somebody will know what I'm on about. Please. So I'm not inking up the stalk, just the leaves. Because, you know, we don't want them to be growing out the middle of the flower or something. Yeah, that's exciting, Nessa. She has a big project starting this month. Tiny house being built in the garden. Oh, I could do one of them to run away to. Only sometimes, not all the time. Maybe I'll do a roof and put my craft room in the garden. When we move. So far so good. The move is looking good. We're just praying it's not too long. Right, maybe some over here. Like so. Right, so we've got plenty of space in between now. So just clean that off a bit. Oh, I'll have to sort them out properly afterwards, I think. So then I'm going to grab my Ranunculus Romance, sweep it open. So I want this one. Maybe this one. I'm not sure if I'm going to fit it in. I should have done a back. I know I've done so many lessons with Ruth and I still just, you know, make it up as I go along and then end up in a bit of a pickle. So we need, although I don't have to ink up the whole entire thing. So I think we'll have this one in basic grey. That's better. Right, so I'm going to ink up the whole thing to start with because I know there's definitely room for it in certain places, like maybe there and maybe there. And then we can just go off the page if we wanted to. And I'm going to do this one all in one direction. Mainly because I don't want to change direction of this one because there is other things I want to put on here as well. I'm going to stamp that off before I stamp it here. And I think I'll do the same again. Stamp off and put one in there. And then stamp off and we'll have one coming in there, like so. I think that's enough of that one. So then we have our script. I'll do the script last actually because that one will cover quite a bit of area. So this one, Starry Sky, is the little like Eiffel Tower one. So I am going to do probably 6 million generations because I find rubber stamps, honestly, they just, you can, I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 generations of one. So I'm going to do that on the, oh, that's just, you just messed that up, Wendy. There we go. So we still want another one maybe here. And possibly here, maybe one there. I think that will do with that one. So then we've got the script, which I'm going to do in a very faint. So I'm going to do it in, let me see. What about a bit of soft sea foam? Hold that thought. Let me go. I can have my laptop in front of me now. It's so exciting. Oh, there we go. Anne's back. She's done the dishes. Well done, babes. Right. So in this one, I am just going to go where there are gaps. And I'm only going to do 2 generations of this one because soft sea foam is quite pale. But you can just go over anything now with these. Oh, I love this style of paper. Okay, so I am doing a live, baby. I did tell you before. Do you want to say hello to everybody? Say hello, everybody.
I don't feel like it.
You don't feel like it? Oh, you're going to make them all sad now. What's the matter? Why are you grumpy? Grandma's on there as well. Not going to say hi to Grandma? No, you can't climb on my lap. Right, so then the last one is going to be Gorgeous Grape.
Ooh.
No, we're not playing with Mummy's ink pads, thank you. Okay, so we've got our little... As always, it always looks like something you'd find on an envelope. So, oh, goodness me, are you tired? Nearly bedtime.
I want to go to sleep.
We'll go on then.
Can I go in your bed?
You can go in my bed for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you not be grabbing my arm? Thank you. So I'm just going to pop a few of these in. Apologies for the child. She'll do anything to sneak in my bed. I do have a good memories box, you're right. As we are packing at the moment, I'm going through things I've already got in boxes to make sure I want to keep them all. And some of them are our memory boxes. And Aaliyah has been loving looking at all the photos.
Mum, it looks like a big family.
Right, there we go. So that is that. So
this looks like a big
I'll lift it up a bit for you.
Mum, this looks like a big
So we're going to have a bit of that. So I think I might add a bit of dottage. So let me just find... Oh yeah, that's the... My dottage is missing. I'd love to know where it's gone. But I've looked everywhere and I cannot find it. I'm going to have to go through every single stamp set at some point to work out where it's gone. Because it's not even a small stamp, is it? So I'm just going to have a look and see if I've got a dottage in something else. Designer Treat has got a dottage. Might be a bit big though. Yeah, it's a bit big. Right, where are we? Some dottage. Quiet Meadow. Let's see if I've got this one. Look! Hey, yay! We found it! I put it in the wrong dottage. Oh, there we go. So you feel better already. Right, so we're going to use the one I was going to use originally then. Oh, don't you just love it when that happens? I knew I was going to find it eventually. So let's pray for all the other pieces I've lost. That they suddenly turn up somewhere. So the dottage, I usually pick the darkest colour, but I think I'd like to do it in Starry Sky. I think Evening Evergreen was the darkest, but I like this one. Aaliyah, Mummy has got to do her live and then we can have a cutch, okay? So we're just going to pop something very important.
Yes.
Okay.
Alice is saying sure. Because you're talking to Mum's doing a live. And I want you to come here.
Right, let's finish.
Somebody's got the case of hiccups.
Have you got the hiccups, Aaliyah?
I want you to come here. Mum, when are we going to do the video?
Right,
Come here.
you just... Who are you shouting at?
Me.
Right, okay, so... Oh, you just got to love a bit of dottage. So what we'll do is, I think we will make a card because that was rather quick, wasn't it? See, once you get the hang of one-sheet wonders, you can just whip them up. So, yeah. Right, let's have a look. Have I missed anything? Shout at me if I've missed anyone. Anne, I have done that. They don't necessarily have to be dry for you to do it. You can use a wet wipe. I can show you if you like. Should we do it? I'll tell you what, we'll just do some... Hi, Glenna. Oh, look, dottage time, Glenna. I have given up onto I've lost. Yeah, one of mine has been quite a long time, and it's something that's retired now as well. So yeah, yeah. So I can show you the baby wipe technique because I've got baby wipes here, and I've got lots of. And I tell you what, the florals from True Beauty lend themselves to the baby wipe technique. So what I do is I get myself a piece of plastic, which is actually a card, you know, the card envelopes, the wallets, and then I put the baby wipe on top of that. And then we will grab, maybe we'll go with a different floral on this one. And let me just, I'm just going to grab my bottles. So what we got? Starry Sky. Uh-oh. I've just caused an avalanche, but it included my little pots of flowers I've just made. No. It's okay. We can sort that out tomorrow. It's not a problem. Okay, so we've got Starry Sky, Sweet Sorbet, Tahitian Tide, Orchid Oasis, and Parakeet Party. So we don't have to use all of those colours. So what I'm going to do is separate them into two. So I'll do one for the flowers and then and I'll get another baby wipe and we'll do the...
Be quiet!
do the one for the leaves.
Be quiet!
So, Aaliyah, you cannot... No, we're not allowed to be rude like that. Thank you. Right, so what you do is you get your ink and you
Shut the
do a few
door.
dots,
Actually, shut
and you
the
get
door.
another colour and do a few dots like so. Putting the lids back on as you go, Wendy, because you know that'll end up in a bit of a mess. So this is Starry Sky. So we do that, and then what I'm going to do is put a bit more sweet sorbet on, like so. And then I'll keep the Orchid Oasis and the Parakeet Party for after. And then all I do is make sure that my ink is as big as my stamp that I want to use. So let's grab another sheet of basic white. So I like to keep them out the way of each other. Okay. And then what you can do is you stamp, and then trying to make sure it's in camera. And then when you stamp, ooh, it comes out. I think you have to leave it a minute to settle because it looks a bit. There you go, they're getting better as the more I do. And then what you could do is clean it off a little bit. And change the direction of your flower. She is a chatterbox, you're right. All the time. She won't let you know that though. Okay. So then what you could do is pick a different flower. So say we had this one. Just going to dot these ones around. And then of course you've got to remember you'll have them coming in from the edges. Like so. I love this style though because it gives you they just look different. And then you can move this one out of the way. And if you put this in an airtight container, it will keep its colour going for a little bit. There we go. Right, so then we want some leaves. So we'll do that. I think these might be, you can see where the moisture is from the baby wipes. So I think these might be that little bit too wet. So if they are, you could just leave it out overnight. And then when you turn it over, you'll have like a damp side rather than a very wet side like I've got. Well, this is true, you see, Jan, because I'm a chatterbox as well. And we do need to stick together. But I actually think she's already asleep. I don't think she could stick the pace, if I'm honest. Sleepy buys already. She is too cute. But it means that she's just gone to bed and gone to sleep in my bed. So I'm going to have to carry her up to her room now, or get Daddy to do it. which is probably more the truth. So then you can go in and do some leaves. I think I've got more blue than green, and I want a bit more green. So we'll do that and see how that goes. Let's have a look. That's better. So you can do like small dots, big areas. I mean, you could even, if you've got an old cloth, you could do it on an old cloth, some shape probably. This is right up my street because this is proper rainbowy leaves. And you know me and my rainbows. Gotta love a bit of a rainbow. But these look so different once you chop them up. So then what you can do then is to contrast such a rainbow, because obviously you don't have to use as many colours as I am. And the other thing you can do as well is, if you're good with a pen, I don't know how this is going to come out because I would normally use a gel pen, but my lovely child has taken my black one. So let me just see if I've got another black gel pen somewhere. What's that one? Nope, that's green, purple. Nope, what's that one? I've got a purple. Let me just see what it comes out like. Well, that one might do it. Right, so obviously it's just paper. It doesn't matter if you mess it up. So what you can do is you can just go around your flowers and give it a frame of whatever you want, really. You could do that, and then it frames your flowers like so, because then it looks like a watercolor. Doesn't have to be exact, and then you're also getting them all different. And then if you get a different color, like a green, you could even just do your leaves like so. Like that. You could do that, but I prefer them this way. So let's put some more bits on here, but this time I'm just going to use some, if I can clean this off. Right, that's clean. I've got a bit of dottage, so I think maybe a bit of Tahitian Tide and a bit of Orchid Oasis. And Parakeet Party for the dottage. And then you can just, and then you get rainbow dottage. I am going to put something else in here. I should have done it first, but you know, I'm always a bit, sometimes I just can't help myself. Just got to get on with it. I see an idea. Let's do it. But I will cut these up and we'll make one card from each one sheet wonder I make. So then on this one, I'm going to add, so that we can give it some more texture for the background. I'm going to add just in one colour. I think we'll use, maybe we'll use basic grey, because that will totally tone it now. Thanks for that, Mum. Yes, I did. And I do sing all the time now, but not in public. So I'm just going to add some script, or what seems to be, it says Scotch Pearl, August 29th, September 25th, lettering cat's eyes, or letting cat's eyes for Charlotte, something for Charlotte. And then October something, silver, ever, something, something, pencil for left, leads for something. Yeah, totally clueless what that all says exactly. Right, have we got an even amount of... I can't believe that Aaliyah's just literally climbed in my bed and is now snoring. How cute is that? It's a good job she's cute sometimes, guys. Okay, so we'll cut that up in a minute as well. So is there anything anybody would like me to do? Or shall we do some butterflies? Maybe we could do that, Nessa. That might be a good idea. Because butterflies look very pretty when they're used with the rainbow effect. Let me find... Why can I not see them? Butterflies. Where are you? Oh, there they are. I think it's because when you look at the spine, there's a little tiny description of butterflies at the very bottom. Not much else. So we will do all of them, I think. So we will get the big one. And then we could cut them out and use them on our cards. Oh, that would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Glenna says, I don't sing in public either. I howl in the car with the windows up. I sing in the car. Ooh, or howl in the car. Not all the time, but quite a lot, because I find it quite soothing as well. If you're having a bit of a day, you could just go in the car and scream your head off, and then it just lets all that angst out, doesn't it? I think it does anyway. Okay, so I'm gonna have to order some more basic white, I think. There we go. I must do an order, but I've got to sell some bits first. So, right. Right, okay, so let's see if one of these is big enough already. Otherwise, we're just going to expand our colours. So this one, what I might do is just grab, what other colours have we got? I don't have a lot of re-inkers. I need to start collecting them, I think, because, yeah. Oh, look, pale papaya. We'll put a bit of that on, some polished pink, because, you know, we need to have some extra. Put that there and that there. And there was some sort of colour guide to the... So is that big enough? Yes, it is. So let's see what that comes out like. And we're just going to do them so that I can cut them out. So, rainbow butterfly. Let's do another one of those ones. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So then you could get a smaller butterfly. Where are my other blocks? Oh, there's going to be a cleanup operation over here. Right, so this one. And you just move it slightly and you get more green and, you know, less blue. So you can do that. Then we've got this one. which I'm going to do on here. He's going to be totally weird. Although what I could do actually is see if that works. Yeah, I quite like that. Okay, what else have we got? We've also got a ginormous one, which I don't know. Oh, actually, I think it just about will. Let that soak in a minute. Look at that. Love it. So the other thing as well, when you're using the butterflies, now you could, even if I cut it out with this, if I aim it correctly, it will cut out. So I'll have like rainbow outline and shapes on it. So we'll have a go at that because I've got my little die cut and emboss machine. Right, yeah, we're going to do that. Look, my brain is just tired. Okay, what other one haven't we done? Have we done that one? Nope, not that one. So, and some of them look better than others. So it's always worth having a play to decide which one's your favourite to use. Okay, so I'm going to stamp it, but this time I'm going to hold it on. See if that makes it better. Yeah, it does a bit. It lets it soak in a bit longer before I pull it back up again. Is that all of them? What have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, which ones have I missed? Oh, I don't know. I don't think it matters. So let's cut out our butterflies and then we will die cut them out. Hi, Monica. I'll have to show Elsie that emoji with the koala, Monica, because she absolutely adores koalas. Koalas, Tigger, and Stitch. I was trying to persuade her to have a koala-ish themed bedroom when we move, but she wants Tigger. And I love Tigger, so there's nothing wrong with that. So what I'll do is, I think... Oh, I have a plan. There's a little plan going on in my head. Of maybe, because I have two of some of them, I might cut one as the outline and then one as the shape. But I'm going to fussy cut it because I haven't got the big machine out because I am starting to pack and I've just buried it underneath a load of stuff. But I know I can get my hands on the mini machine, so whatever we can cut with a mini machine we will. Whatever we have to fussy cut, I'll have to fussy cut. So, mini machine. Mini machine plates. Are you loving the butterflies, Janine? They are a favourite, aren't they? Okay, so we need plate number 1 and then plate number 2. And what I do is I stagger them now. I put the number 2 slightly further back than the front of the white one, the base one. And then, let me get the right... So let me get this. Oh, and I've got a new... Oh, look. See, I can show you. I've been making house plants. So I've got little house plants in pots all over my room. And I've just knocked a couple of them off. But there we are, yeah. So I will do a video separate to my card ones to update everybody on my greenhouse because I was going to film myself making them, but I've never made them before, so I don't really want to show all my boo-boos. Because I have made some boo-boos. Right, I'm trying to line this up. But I ordered some refill of my heavy doodle tape, so I'm going to use that. Otherwise, it's going to move. I know it is. Okay, and we'll see what this looks like. And put it in. Oh, look, see, it's just so much easier if you stagger the plates. It goes in lots smoother. Right, I'm just going to check it because some haven't had any issues so far. No, look at that. See? Is it cut? Yeah. I love this little machine. I haven't had any issues with having put things through twice. Nothing like that. I'm just popping all the bits into the bin. You know, just trying to be tidy for once in my life. But what you get then is, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. Is that all the bits? I think so. So you get like a chalky effect on your butterfly. But if I was to stamp, hang on, let's get rid of all the bits, straight in the bin, and they're not all over the floor. So then we shall do a couple of butterflies at a time next because there'll be room. So just get my heavy doodle tape off there ready. And we'll have that one and that one. So is that one? Indeed it is. Right. Should line this up. So it's there. Oh, moved it. Typical. Bit of tape on there. Bit of tape on there. And then this one must be this one. No, that's not right. That's not right. No, I've got them the wrong way round. Shout at me, guys. Mandy, you're doing it wrong. Oh, that makes more sense. Look, it fits much easier. It's all right. But then that doesn't look like it fits on. Are they both the same? Oh, I'm just going to laugh at myself for a second. It's okay. Right, let me just trim that down a little bit so it'll fit on there. And then get this one. Pop it on there. Like so. Bit of tape to hold it in place. Oh no, don't go too far forward. Put my plates together. Still gotta hold the top. Yeah, the pots themselves are actually just beads. Yeah, they're pretty awesome. But I would never have thought to do that. So once I know how to do all these things, I can probably go rogue and do my own. But I just can't wait to get the greenhouse made, because it even lights up. You have to do your own wiring and everything. Which is not my thing at all, but it's always good to learn new things. But I've had the kit a long time and I just haven't had the space. So when I tidied my desk, I decided that I'd leave a gap, which I have. I've moved my sewing machine off for now. I think when we move, if I can find somewhere to put a table just for my sewing machine, that would be great, because I'm terrible for jumping between crafts, but if I can't jump between them, I just don't do them. And this, I need to sew some more gloves. There's that one. They're so delicate and pretty, but you've just got so many different colours in it then. Like so, see? You can shape it a bit. And we could even, well, I say we could even, I don't think we will. I was going to say we could put some, cut some vellum, I meant. And make some backgrounds to the butterflies. I'm just getting messy again now. See, it doesn't last. I can't be consistent with my messiness or tidiness even. Right. It's just getting all these bits out. I think I'm just, you know, I should have got the brush, shouldn't I? That would have made sense, wouldn't it? You know, the dye brush. But of course, I always try and do things the hard way. Right, nearly done. And we'll get a card or two made. So there we go. So anyway, I will cut the other butterflies out, but I'm probably going to use one of these big ones on the card. So let's put our little machine away. If I need a little one, then I could after. Hi, Anne Rieger. Hi, Heather. Welcome. If I haven't said hello to you, shout at me. Because oh, hi, Donna. Welcome. Right. Okay, so we have some butterflies now. And a mess, obviously, because I am a messy crafter. Hands up, messy crafters. Okay. So let me grab a card base. So I have a Starry Sky card base. And we will... Oh, we will not do what I just did. Yeah. So we will cut this side. So I'm literally going to cut it down sort of in half. So I've cut it to 14.5, which is the size of my card base, and then I will trim off whichever side. So I do 10.5 there. Oh, I think I quite like that. So then we're going to find the 14. I think it will look nice off that side. I'm keeping that because I like my scraps, you know me. And then a little bit off the top, I think. So 10 there. Keep that as well. So then we're going to go this way. So it's the tent fold that way. And that is going to go on there like that. So let me just see. See, look, that. Just there is the perfect spot, because there's not much there, to put my butterfly. I'm going to have a look for some ribbon or some twine or something. Let's have a look what we've got. No. Oh, I didn't even realise I had that red one still. Nope, that's not the right colour either. No, don't like it. Maybe we just need a little bow. Okay, so I need a sentiment for it as well. So we'll move butterfly out of the way, and I'm going to... I'm wondering whether to put it like that, and then put the butterfly on it, and then have a bow below the butterfly. So put that on there like that, and then have a sentiment here. Let's go with that, because I've, you know, it popped in my head. It was an idea. Let's see, it sounds like a good idea. Oh, Aaliyah's flat out, guys. Right, let me see what I'm doing now. Right, so I'm going to want it to go down there. So put it on like that. Fold over the edge. Guys, can you shut my door, please? You want a hug? You can have a hug. Good night, dude.
Good night.
So good night, everybody. Night, Grandma.
Good night.
So then we're going to peel off there. Oh, hang on, other child. Good night, Elsie.
And baby.
And baby, yes. Okay, so
Night night.
night. So I always find it's easier to put the tape on and then peel it back, put the ribbon on, turn it over, reveal the tape to the other end.
Good night.
Good night. Peel it like that, and then you can peel the last bit and put it down. And then you're not having to cut off any excess ribbon. It's all good. So that is going to glue on there. So I'm going to glue that on. Oh yes, Jan. Riding your bike. Well done. Good to get the heart going. Full of tips, me. Honestly, Glenna. I always try and find the easiest way to do something, and then I like to share. So I'm going to bend his antennae a little bit because it just looks a bit weird if he's straight now. So we do that. I'm just using this as an example. Should we put the sentiment there? Oh, I know. Let's grab the oval stamp, and then I'm just gonna try and find a scrap piece of Starry Sky. Oh, look at that. Straight. Oh, is that an even smaller, just perfect size piece? No, that's Night of Navy. That won't do. Note to self, don't buy coloured wallets. That's my other tip. Don't buy coloured wallets to put coloured paper in, because they do not look anything like they should when they're inside the wallet. Right, so we need a blue. Oh, I think that'll look nice because you can still see all your prettiness there then. And I need a piece of white. So I'm just going to use this. Or should I have stamped it, then did it? That's better, isn't it? Okay, we're going to stamp it because I know what will happen. Okay, so what we're going to say. What are we going to say? Just for you? Will that fit on there? Let me see. Yes, it will. So we are going to stamp this in Starry Sky. Like so. My Starry Sky is very juicy. Very juicy. I've not oh, can't even pick it up. I'm going to cut this because otherwise it's going to cut a huge chunk out of there in white, and I very rarely use the white for that shape. So it's always best to do it this way because you can line it up exactly where you want it rather than cutting it out and then trying to do it, because that would never work for me. But there we go. So I was going to glue that on there with the glue if I can find it. Hi, Ruth. So yes. What else was I going to tell you? I don't know actually. So yeah, so look out for my greenhouse update video. Basically I have chest of drawers and little pictures. And if I show you on a video, you can actually see how big they are. Because if I show you a photograph, you just won't have an idea of how tiny they really are. So our butterfly is going to go just there. Doesn't overlap too far. No, he doesn't like glue on ribbon. Hold him there. I did have the Viking stamp set, but I have sold it when it retired. I don't generally keep very many stamp sets because I need to be able to buy some more. So that is how I keep my little Stampin' Up thing going. So no, sorry, Nessa, I don't. Okay. What am I doing? Dimensionals. Let's grab those. Look at this. This new organized desk is amazing. I'm loving it. Right, 1, 2, 3. Need one more. There we go. Personally, I like to do it on the blue because it lifts up the whole thing. Whereas if we lifted it up on the white with the blue back, it would still look good. But personally, I prefer it like this. But it's all personal choice. Try it both ways because, let me see. I could, just give me a second and I'll show you. Where's my squizzers? Where's my squizzers? So you can go like that. And then, so imagine, so we'll just put 2 on here. And don't panic, guys, because all I'll do is I'll make another white one. When I want to use it now, I'll use make another white one and just glue it on top. So put it on like that. So the effect you get is that, where it's off the card, or it's off the blue. So I suppose whichever one floats your boat, to be honest, but I prefer this way. I don't know why, I just do. But there we go, that's that. Okay. Trying to keep everywhere tidy, it's not working. Okay, I need a white for the inside, and then we'll put some gems on. Like I've said before, I don't put the sentiment on the inside because I don't know who it's for. If I go to sell it, I will decide if I definitely, if I need some more birthday cards or, hello friend cards. Whatever cards I need, I'll use the insides to write it. Right, that's that. Then we need the the obligatory bit of Wink of Stella on our butterfly's wings, because why not? I know, sorry, Nessa. There we go. So if things retire, I don't generally keep them unless they're like a really, really, unless I really, really love it. There are a couple that I have sold and I've gone, oh, I wish I hadn't, but it's okay. I can find something else that's just as gorgeous. So let's have some gems now. So what gems should we go for? I'm wondering if we should go for some like solid colour, like the dark blue ones. What else have we got? Oh, we've also got these ones. I can't even remember what these ones are called. Is it solid faceted gems, these ones? And actually, I think the blue of that is better, so I'm going to use those. Where's my pick tool? So we're just going to pop those two there. And then possibly one there. And then should we have a body? Ooh, should we have the body? Maybe? Don't know actually. Not entirely sure. Do you know, me and gems, this is why I very rarely use gems, because my little brain doesn't like putting them in the wrong place, so I'm always so hesitant. So I think maybe I'm thinking maybe we should have a very bling butterfly. Like so. Right, let's pop that on top of the gem box. So then what you could do with your piece of offcut is decide where it's going to sit. Like so. Well, the thing is, I've learned everything from Ruth, and sometimes Ruth sounds like me as well, so maybe we spend too much time together. Right, the writing's that way. There we go. So then you make your inside match your outside. Ta-da! Right, so that's that one. So we've just got our, what's it called? You know what I mean. The other one sheet ones are this one. So let me see if I can find another nice coloured card base. Oh, look at that. Just so happens I've got another one. So let's trim this one down. They're all wonky donkey on the screen for some reason. I don't know why. Right. So we need our trimmer again. So with this one, because I know it is going to be lovely and central, I don't even need to cut it and then cut it again. Oh, isn't that cute? I love it. So then that is going to go on here. Is this right? Hold the horses. Hold your... Oh, it is right. There we go. Right, let's glue this down. Oh, do we want ribbon on this one? Let's have a think now. I really like it as it is, but let's just have a little think. What have we got already cut out that we could use? Nothing there. Have lots of milkshake things and that, but that's not suitable for this card. Diddly-um, diddly-um, diddly-um. Where's my... What's in there? Some leaves. There's a bit of brick in there. And then I've got this, which is like pieces I've cut out already out of everything else. Hedgehogs, a bit of greenery, a mermaid, amazing, thanks. Oh, okay. I haven't really got that much cut at the moment by the look of it. But I don't know if that's going to be too much on there. covering up too much flour. Oh, that side. Quite like it there. But it's a bit too wide. So I'm going to do a Ruth and just, you know, rip it. And if you rip it towards you, you get the rough edge. It doesn't need to be the same height. So I'm going to trim off the bottom and the top. It's going to go there. I might even brush the edges. Where's my blue? Blue, where are you? That's blue. So if you, when you use, when you use the embossing folder, if you brush one way, it catches all the bits that are raised up, so it makes them darker than the other part. So there's that. Then I want a piece of vellum. Let me just see what we've got in my big box of tricks. I have a box with lots of little compartments in it. No, that's the wrong colour, isn't it? Yes. What about this one? I wish that was like a silver, maybe. Nope, it's black. Random bit of doily lace, maybe. Or I have a circle. Oh, I do have a square. Now, what I would normally do, if I knew exactly what sort of card I was making, I would go through everything and grab out all the bits I think might come in handy. I do have a... Oh, stop, no. No, that's... Yeah, that's very vanilla, so that's not going to work. That's positively ginormous. So I think that's it as far as finding any bits and pieces. So, oh, there's another bit of lace there. Is this be white? Okay, that's that. Then I have, where's my vellum scraps? Is it in this one? Must be. Sorry guys, I will be with you in a second. Vellum. So I have a piece that I have spotty and trees, maybe. I don't know why I've got 3 of them. But there we go. Nobody knows really, you know, the things I do. I have maybe a piece of... No, that's not going to go. That's the wrong colour. Is there? There's a piece there like that. Is there anything else in here? No, I think that will do. Okay, so I just want to layer up a few bits on that piece there. Nothing went back as it was supposed to then. I have to go climb under the desk. Right, so if I just rip that like that, move all this off. So it really needs to be about there. Like so. Yeah, that way up. And then that's going to go on the top. I think that's a bit wide. Or do we have it sticking out the side? No, that's too thick and wide. I don't like it. That's too creamy. Too big. But we could rip it in half. Maybe have it just sticking out the one side. Like so. And then maybe have a bee on it. And then I need some twine. Right, I think the green. Yeah, I think that the lace is nice, but it's really thick. So how do we do it? I'm trying to remember how I do this now. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then you make it into a bow like that. And then the lovely Mary Detheridge of Stamps and Lingers says, hold it all together with your tweezers. Woo! I don't know if this is going to be too much or not. It's not spaced out enough. Hold that thought. And then we'll sling some glue on it all. So make it bigger like that. And then turn it over like a figure of 8. So it looks a bit like a bow then. So what you can do is do that. Like that. When's your next class, Claire? Move that out of the way. Right. So hold it with your tweezers where you would like it to stay. Then let's get some. I'm going to put a bit of tear and tape. Oh, I've already got it out, haven't I? Where did I put it? There it is. So let's glue this down first because that will stop it moving around and I won't end up with wonky donkey edges. So like this. I will be trying to make a video this week. It might be just to music, but I need to make a couple of birthday cards for a friend, for some children. Right, let's work out where we want this bit. So that piece will go there. So I'm going to put a piece there and a piece there. And ooh. So if we put that there, and then this piece goes, that's holding them down, and the B and the are going to go there like that. So that's going to go, I don't like it. I don't like it. I think it might be too dark a green. Maybe it's a little bit too long. Maybe we'll try that. So figure of 8. And then you can get another piece of string. And tie it in the middle. Like so. And then pop it on. I don't want it to look too neat, but I also don't want it to look too messy. And I don't understand why it's doing its own thing, isn't it? So we'll glue it down and then we will make it do what I want it to. So let's get a bit more tear and tape, I think. Pop that there. So spread it out a little bit. The other way, because I like the bigger bit down there. So we'll get it to do what I want in a minute, I promise. It will obey me. Okay. So like that. And then I think we'll put that on dimensionals. Oh, that was a bit much, wasn't it, Wendy? Just, you know, just a little bit too much. Yeah. Oh, I got myself in a right pickle then. Right, so that's going to go there, isn't it? Stick that bit back on the, yeah, over there, out the way. That's what I'm doing with that. Right, so that's going to go over the top of there. No, it's not. It's not going to go that far over. Bye, Anne. Hopefully see you soon. Well, speak to you soon. I probably won't see you. Then I'm just going to give him a little bit of a shape. Oh, I thought I'd broken his antennae off then. No, I didn't. It's fine. It's okay. It's all good. So he's going to go there. So let's glue Mr. B down. I don't even know where this bee is from. He was just in my scraps box. You're welcome, Anne. I like to give tips. I love tips because I always love to get tips for myself. So, you know. Right, so I want something to go down there, but I want it to be really simple. Hold that thought. And I'm going to stamp this, and then I'm going to cut it apart to put it on. So we need the little tiny block. Where is it? Who's got it? Oh yeah, me. Right, so let's get... I think that will be okay. And then we will snippety snip snip. Okay, so don't know if I like it. Maybe I need to distress them a little bit. Where's my... Did I actually put it back? Wow, I actually put it back, guys. Just going to distress them a little bit with my brush. And then glue them on. So love is going to go there. And with is going to go there. So let me hold it up so you can see it better. So we need some bling now. Okay, right. Got some spare butterflies as well everywhere. So, you know, they'll end up in the extras box. Right, gems. Should we use the shiny blues or maybe the pinks, because there is pink in it? I quite like those sequins. Where's the other size of those? There they are. Okay, so we need just to dot a few around. And maybe a small one over here. And then, of course, some Wink of Stella. I've done the inside on the first one, Claire. So, yes, I will remember. So I'm just going to add a little bit of, you know me and my Wink of Stella. It's got to be like everywhere. And it just makes the bee stand out a bit more if he's like all glittery and shiny. Ooh, look at that shimmer. And then I think what we'll do is we'll just give it a little spritz. So it looks like it's got splatters of glitter. Okay. Let's tidy up a little bit. Although my idea of tidying up is to just shove it all to the side. So we're going to do that. And then we'll bring in the other card. Let's glue in the inside before Claire shouts at me again. Okay, where's my glue? There it is. What I will do is, because I will cut out the rest of these, is I will add a strip again, like I did with this one. I'll have a little strip and I will glue it on the inside of this one as well. That's better. There we go. So insides are done. And there we go. Oh, hang on. Let's get them around the right way. That helps, doesn't it? So there we go, guys. Hopefully giving you some ideas, and, you know, be brave. Just give it a go. So we'll zoom in a little bit. Oh, look at that. See? Way too far in. Oh, there's no like happy medium on YouTube. It's like in or out. It's like breathing in and out. Which one is your favorite? Do you like the rainbow floral or the... Oh, actually, no, they are that way around, because that's the way around I made the One Sheet Wonders. So there we go. My personal favorite is actually this one, just to make a nice change. If I missed any comments or questions, please don't hesitate to comment on this video to ask me, as I do try to catch up with all comments. There is a link in my description below as to where you can find my shopping page if you are in the UK, France, and Ireland now. Is it Belgium? And yeah, I really can't think of all the others. I need to make myself a note again. I used to have a note, but I haven't anymore. I do this for the love of it more than the, you know, trying to make lots of money out of it. So I tend to forget all these things that we're supposed to do. But there we go. Right, I'm off now. I'm going to go and fall asleep in bed, even though I didn't get up until 3 p.m. today. I know, my body was going, you need to sleep. So I did. So there we go. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you possibly with a video. I might do a live to make the 2 kids cards, actually. Yeah, I'll surprise you with that. Lots of love, everybody. Goodbye.